welcome back to my channel Blend by Niche. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is a video that I think is going to be super helpful for a lot of you girls, which is all about how to pick the right foundation shade for you and for your face. The reason why I thought this video would be helpful is because firstly, I have a lot of girls messaging me on my Instagram asking me which foundation shade is the right shade for them. And obviously that's not something I can tell just by looking at a photograph. I do need to see you in person. I do need to maybe try on a couple of shades to really find your perfect shade. So I can't help you guys just over Instagram. Also, I have met a bunch of girls in person who are just very clearly wearing the wrong foundation shade. It's either too light or too dark for them, or it's the wrong undertone. And I just thought that putting out this video would help you guys figure out what foundation works best for you. So if this is something that interests you, then stay tuned and keep watching. And in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so when it comes to picking your foundations, the first thing that you have to keep in mind is the undertone of your skin. Now, all skins have a specific kind of undertone to it, which can range from anywhere between a cool undertone to a warm undertone. So the cooler undertones are more of like the pinkish hues, whereas the warmer undertones have more of like a golden yellowy undertone. So you obviously have cool, warm, and you have neutral undertones. Now, in my experience, most Indians, and I'm saying most because there are of course exceptions to this rule, but most Indian girls do tend to fall between the neutral and warm undertone category. So that's something you want to keep in mind in terms of what your undertone is, because foundations are formulated keeping in mind different undertones. So you have foundations that are specifically for cooler undertones and foundation shades that are specifically for warmer undertones. Now the big question is, how do you know what your undertone is? The easiest way to do that is to look at the veins on your hand. Now do this in natural sunlight when you're outdoors so that you can get a clearer picture. If the veins out here on your wrist are green, or more green rather, then you have a warm undertone. If the veins are blue, you're a cool undertone person. If your veins, like mine, are a mix of blue and green, so a couple of my veins here, I'm not sure if you can tell, but a couple of my veins here are blue, whereas the ones here are more green. So if you're like me, where you have blue and green, then you're a neutral undertone person. Now when you're looking at foundation shades, just the name of the shade itself can be a big clue as to what undertone that foundation shade is. So for example, if the shade has the word sun or yellow or golden in it, then that's obviously a warmer undertone. If the foundation shade has names like porcelain or cool or pink, then that's a cooler undertone foundation. So you want to pick a foundation that has the same undertone of yours. If not, it is not going to match you. So that's the first thing to keep in mind, your skin's undertone. The second thing to keep in mind is to match your foundation shade to the skin on your face perfectly. Okay, the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of girls will wear foundations that are fairer than them because they think that they want to look fairer for some reason. I don't understand this concept at all. Or they might wear a foundation shade that's darker than them because they don't realize, or they want to look darker. I don't know, but either way, that doesn't work. You can't just use a different foundation shade and think that it suits you, because it will look odd because it doesn't match the rest of your face, it doesn't match the rest of your body, your neck, your shoulders, all of that. So you need to find a foundation shade that matches your face and your neck perfectly. One of the problems with the way foundations are sold in India is that a lot of the girls behind the counters, and I'm not talking about like the big brands, I'm talking about like beauty centers and beauty hub kind of shops that we have in, at least in Bombay. The counter girls unfortunately will try and sell you a foundation shade that is lighter than you. I hope, if there's any brand watching and any brand listening, I hope that you guys train your sales staff to not do this, to not sell foundation shades that are lighter. We're not living in this world of fair and lovely anymore. Your skin tone is your skin tone, and you need to find a foundation that matches your skin tone perfectly. Another thing that they do is they will swatch your foundation shade on your wrist. That's a bad idea because your wrist and your face do not have the same color. In most cases, your face will be darker than your wrist because our face is exposed to the sun more than the inside of our wrist. So this will end up, you can see it right now, like my wrist is so much lighter than my face. So if I match a foundation shade to my wrist and I think, oh, this looks great, the moment I put it on my face, it's not going to match and it's going to look odd on my face. So you want to make sure you are swatching your foundations on your face. The easiest way to do that is to just kind of make a line down the side of your face like that. and blend it out completely. If it disappears into your skin, meaning you can't see the foundation anymore, that is your shade. And you might have to do this a couple of times. You might have to try different colors. Maybe try 3 here, 3 here if you have to, if the particular brand you're shopping in has a wide range. Try many shades that are close to your skin tone and blend them all in and see which one completely, essentially just disappears into your face, and that is your foundation shade. Match it on your face, drag it down to your neck. Do not swatch it on your hand, do not swatch it on your wrist, and do not listen to sales staff that tell you to go a few shades lighter. Big no-no. My third and final tip to finding the right foundation shade for you has to do with the lighting in which you're picking your foundation. Now again, unfortunately, a lot of the shops in Bombay, at least I'm sure in India as well, don't have the right kind of lighting. And that does make a very big difference to what your foundation can look like. The best lighting for you to pick your foundation and to just see what your makeup looks like in general is natural sunlight. So if you have access to a window, or if you can step outside and see what the foundation looks like before buying it, that would make a huge difference, because a lot of times the lighting inside the shop can be kind of misguiding. A lot of times I have bought a foundation shade from inside a shop because it looked perfect, and as soon as I stepped out into the sun, I realized it looked too light, or it looked too dark, or it just looked wrong on my skin. So I know this is a little bit difficult, but if you have the chance to try out your foundation in the shop, step outside, see what it looks like, look in your phone, take a few photos, see if your skin looks like your skin, then you know that that's the right foundation shade, so you can go back inside and buy it then. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope this clears up a lot of doubts that people have when it comes to finding the foundation shade. And once again, I really want to make this very clear and very big and bold. Girls, do not try and find a foundation shade that is lighter for you. Your skin tone is your skin tone. It is beautiful. Accept it, learn to love it, and screw anyone else who tells you otherwise. Forget this whole Fair and Lovely thing that India has going on. It's a whole load of crap. Love your skin tone and find a foundation shade that matches you perfectly. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments down below, or message me on Instagram, because I'm always replying and reading your messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you liked this video and you want to see more of these kind of basic makeup 101 kind of videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time. Bye.